Hey RAPS fans, we got U-E Sampang here of Hoopheads North. U-E, this week's episode, what are you guys going to talk about?
Well, there's a number of different topics that we have on the go. DeMar not making the rookie team, the Raptors who have been playing well, they kind of hit a rough spot there against Indiana, but they're looking to get it, overall they're getting it back together. So we're going to try to spin it positive as if, they had a great January and they're pushing towards the playoffs to really make a good push for the, top 4 or 5 seeds.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about yourself. What do you like to do in your spare time?
Ball.
You like to play ball. You like to play basketball, or you like watching Raptors basketball. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I have to say. Hey RAPS fans, this is U-E Sampang here.
Francois.
Romy Aquino.
And we're here to talk about the Raptors. Today we're going to talk about the favorable February schedule that they have, the 5-game winning streak that is now gone due to the Pacers again, and DeMar not making the rookie game.
That's right.
We got 9 games in February. I mean, starting tonight, or whatever night you watch this, with New Jersey. We've got 7 of these games at home. And the good thing about it is a lot of these teams have losing records.
Yeah, 5 of those 9 games are against teams with below 500 records, and 2 of them against the New Jersey Nets.
Yeah.
Just better not be our time to lose the New Jersey Nets.
Yeah.
We don't want to be the ones.
No.
Oh, basically, if they play the way they're supposed to play or can play against bad teams, then they should win.
The good thing is a lot of these games are at home. This is where the Raptors play well. It's on the road where they're shaky, but this should be a good month.
Absolutely. Now 3 games above 500, and I think they'll be able to, take this stretch of games and push them closer to a good, 8 or 9 games above 500. That'd be really nice, I think, going into the towards the end of the season.
Next up, we got DeMar, the sophomore rookie game in the All-Star weekend. The rosters came out, I believe, last week, and to much of the Raptors fans' dismay, DeMar didn't make the team. He made the dunk in, but not the team.
Yeah, the dunk in, so we don't even know if he's going to be in the dunk contest yet. But, we were talking about this briefly off camera before, and it's just based on numbers. To me, DeMar, he starts and everything, but he hasn't played enough minutes compared to the other rookies who are in the game, in my opinion, to think that he would get the nod over some of the other guys who are on the roster. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it, but that's how I look at it. Yeah. I don't think it's a snub per se.
He's got an opinion.
One of the big ones was people saying Jonas Jerebko was one of the ones they were picking on as maybe DeMar should have made it instead of him. But Jonas has played well. He's got better numbers than DeMar. He's starting, and if you see the kid play, he hustles like hard every single play. He gets offensive boards all the time. Like, I can't see DeMar in ahead of him. Now, the only way I could see him making it, like, if he doesn't have as good numbers as these guys, is if the Raptors have a better record, which they don't.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I got your back, DeMar. I think he should be in the game. And, I mean,
so a guy should be rewarded when he doesn't have the stats and, doesn't contribute as much as other players. That's what you're saying, is it?
Well, I mean, he starts every game, and I'm just a hometown.
Yeah.
I think he should be in the game. He's in the Duncan. You figure if he's in the Duncan, he should be in the game. And I'm saying Taj Gibson out.
No. Taj Gibson definitely in. Started for the Bulls pretty much all year. Other than, actually not all year, but once Tyrese Thomas went down, then Taj Gibson came in, played incredibly well. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. Yes, I'm saying that. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. Check the stats. And he's just really played really well. And Jonas, he deserves it too, but he's not a better offensive rebounder than Taj Gibson. I'm just saying that. But, USC love a little bit of, competition there. Sorry, DeMar, but only one USC guy.
I got you,
Taj Gibson this year, bud.
But another way to spin it positively, though, is guys have gotten snubbed before, and it's been fuel to the fire to perform better. Just because these guys are better than him now or putting up better numbers than him now doesn't mean these guys are gonna be better players in the long run than DeMar.
That's true. I mean, it's good to have a fired up DeMar, especially with this Raptors team. and he's going to be back soon, and he's going to prove those guys wrong, that he should be on the team, and that works out good for the Raptors.
Absolutely, if he wants to use it as fuel to the fire and use it as something to kind of like, use it as a platform to jump off of.
Fuel to the fire guy? Michael Jordan used things as fuel sometimes?
Hey, that's all we have to
say. He was
say.
alright. He was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad.
All-Star Weekend, it was announced, the reserves were announced, and Chris Bosh is on the team. His home, Dallas. What do you think?
To me, it's no-brainer. Had to be in there. Leads the NBA in double-doubles. Clearly, one of the best players in the league, probably top 5. I think it's the fan voting that puts the starters in. Right. But if the coaches were going to pick starters, Chris Bosh would be a starter.
And on that note, we are out of here. I'm U-E Sampang.
Francois
and Romy Aquino.
We out. Cut!